we are getting to the season where we speak about gender-based violence, and gender-based violence, especially in our context, seems to be rising. We had the president of the nation, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, talk about it. We have had killings of women, and just 2 weeks ago, the police reported that 97 women have died because of the killings. And this concerns us as National Gender Equality Commission, because nobody, whether you're a woman or a man, should lose a life. And we need to call it as it is. This is murder. As we start, with the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, we need to really ask ourselves, what is the problem? Where did the rain start beating us? There are questions that must be answered, and the person to answer them is us in this community. We need to raise awareness that it is wrong for anybody to kill and to murder, or to violate the rights of women, of men, of children, of people with disability, or persons with disability, minority, and marginalized. And when you think about 16th Day of Activism, which started around 1991, these were people really who had experienced violence, and they knew the need for us to come together for global solidarity, to stand against violence. And they chose this period between November and December because we have 3 critical days. The first day is on 25th, where it is the International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women. Then we have the 1st of December, which is a World AIDS Day. Over the years, we know there are many lives that have been lost through HIV. And of course, the last day will be on 10th, which we shall be celebrating the International Day of the Human Rights. So it was really calculated. A lot of thoughts went into it. And so we remember those people that started the movement. But when you look at where we are over 30 years, we have so much that needs to be done. We look at the theme for this year, we need to unite as we get to celebrate 30 years since Beijing platform. The data is scary. In Kenya, if you think about issues to do with FGM, in 2022, the national study showed us that we are 15%. Of course, we are celebrating because in 2003, we were at 32%. But there's still much to be done when you think about 15% of our girls are still going through FGM. When you think about that 15% of our girls are still becoming pregnant below the age of 18, when they are still children, that should concern us. When we read the data about HIV, especially in some counties, that should concern us. And so, as a National Gender and Equality Commission, we are calling upon our leaders, communities, and everybody to join this movement, to speak against gender-based violence, to speak against violence, and not just violence against women. It is violence against everybody, because we, as a commission, we represent all Kenyans. And so it's a concern when we hear anyone being killed. When we also hope that the leaders will enact laws that will really protect communities, that will protect the vulnerable, especially those at the bottom of the pyramid, those who have been left behind for many years. And statistics continue to show that women have been left behind. If you read SDG 5 indicators, we have been reading that if we move with the same progress, it will take us 300 years to achieve equality. And it's because of some of these challenges that women continue to face. So what must be done within these 16 days? We invite everybody to speak against violence, to speak against murder that is happening in Kenya, to raise the voice, to be the voice of those who are not vulnerable, those who have been left behind, especially women, and to eliminate, to promote, and to support elimination of any form of discrimination. So I'm hoping that Kenyans will do something wherever they will be that they are going to be the advocate, that they're going to be the champions, that they are going to read more and talk more about these issues. Thank you.